costume character in it. It's the girl. It's on the direction too. If something feels forced, stop. Oh, it's Spider-Man's I don't get spoiled. Get the aux? Okay. I'm ready whenever you are.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Right now marks the start of our event tonight, which is Operation Giving Back and Operation TP Pyramid Fundraiser. I'm with my co-host, Danielle Rocco, and it is our pleasure to introduce you to this event put on by the VFW in Collierville, Tennessee, for the State Commander of the VFW, Brian Walker. Thank you very much for coming out tonight. Danielle, what are you feeling right now as you look out into the crowd and people are getting excited about being here?
I'm feeling they need to get a little more excited. I didn't hear a lot from Brian Walker. He's out there somewhere bringing a special guest. Who is here and ready to get this rock and roll? Rock and roll? Is that what you say in Memphis? What do you guys say in Memphis?
Well, it's more like a bluesy, dirty, like earthy sound here in Memphis.
Well, I can get down with that a little bit.
Right. And we've got a special guest coming up for our first guest. Who is he?
Oh, Mr. Malachias is hiding out here somewhere, and he's gonna pop on the stage. Ooh, here he comes.
And we are presenting now U.S. Army veteran, artist, author, and the founder of A Warrior's Garden. To be with us right now, Mr. Malachias Gaskin. Malachias, take it away.
Hey, sir. How you doing?
Savage, not average.
You are savage. You're a beast.
I have to be here.
All right, I'm glad you're here too, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm ready. You ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Are y'all ready? All right, you good? Let's do it. So, I'm the one odd man out tonight because I'm not a country or an Americana or a bluesy singer. I'm a rocker. I've been making music for about 30 years, and I just started writing a new album that I'm going to debut for you guys tonight. And hold on, let me get it ready for you. This entire album that I'm writing is based on the life experience of the United States military veteran. From the day you decide you want to join the military until the day you get out and find that new thing that you want to do with your life. So this first song is that childhood desire It's that want to be in the service, to be a Marine, to be a soldier, to be a Navy, to be any of it, and just serve your country. It's called legacy. On the playground, playing army guys with all of his friends. It's all the time on his mind. Already knows what he wants to be. Wants to grow up and serve his country. It's all the time on his mind. When will it be his time? His turn to hold the line. He can't feel it in his bones. He can't see it in his future. He knew it so long ago. As fate meets destiny, leaving footprints on his journey. This is his legacy. Running around all the roadblocks, jumping through all their hoops. It's all the time on his mind. Summertime and he's turned 18. Recruiters coming over to meet his family. It's all the time on his mind. When will it be his time? His turn to hold the line. This is buried in his bones. He can't see it in his future. It started so long ago. As fate meets destiny, leaving footprints on his journey. This is his legacy. As fate meets destiny, leaving footprints on his journey. This is his legacy. This is buried in his bones. He can't see it in his future. This started so long ago. As fate meets destiny, leaving footprints on his journey. This is his legacy. Thank you. All right, so thank you. This next song is really about that very first time ever that you get into a firefight when you're in the military and you're in combat. That first time you get blown up, the first time that anything happens where you're just like, oh crap, that was completely unexpected. And it's just kind of like that chaos that happens when combat ensues. And so this next song is called Baptized by Fire.
wounded too. Not prepared for what he'll see. His body already on the sea. His consciousness suspended in time. Baptized by fire on the front line. 4 a.m. on a Friday. Then we're moving out. How many times we've been shot at, or been blown out? It doesn't matter anyway. We got a job to do. Doctor's getting tired. He needs some time to regroup. Not prepared for what he'll see. His body already on the scene. His consciousness suspended in time. Baptized by fire on the front line. He takes the wounded through the night to keep his soldiers in the fight. It's so surreal in his mind. Baptized by fire on the front line. IEDs in need of peace, motors and rockets and men. It's organized chaos. Still got a job to do. Doctor's still tired. He's getting pissed off. He's not prepared for what he'll see. His body's already on the scene. His consciousness suspended in time. Baptized by fire on the front line. He takes the wounded through the night to keep the soldiers in the fight. It's so surreal in his mind. Baptized by fire on the front line.
Are y'all having a good time yet? Are you? I can't hear that. Are you all having a good time yet? All right. So this next song, I actually wrote this in 2004 when the first rotation was coming home. Some of the first rotations were coming home from Iraq and Afghanistan. A lot of my buddies, I didn't deploy early on, but a lot of my buddies did. And when they came back, I started asking them, like, after the first time you got shot at and all that stuff happened, how did you feel? What did you go through? All of that. And so this song was written based on all of those different stories. It's called Falling Down.
Dude, see there. That's what you sound like. Holy shit. Damn. Well, I'll get sweet emotions. Sounded great. Sounds good, brother. That love girls He walked over towards the truck and then down around this way.
never be the same again. Divided worlds coming to an end. Obscure the lines between right and wrong. Will my mind and body remain strong? Can I reach for you? Will you stay? Can you hear me as I kneel to pray? My life is ending here in this room. Once familiar, now is doomed. Rising up in effigy, glory lines of my reality. No more standing, I'm holding them. The creature that has become of me shakes this world unbendingly. No more time to realize my pain. Struggle to hold on to what is sane. Dominate me, please take control. Will you be there to make me whole? Lead me to a woman's dark safe place. Erase these battle scars from my face. Rising up in effigy, glory lines of my reality. No more standing, I'm holding them. Deceive myself, who am I now? Can I lay me down to sleep and give to you my soul to keep? Don't wake me now, it's been too long. Still searching to find where I went wrong. The time has come, do I stand or fall? Will I be prepared to see it all? Never forgetting what is defending. Can you see deep inside of me? Conflict rising up in effigy, glory lines of my reality. No more standing, I'm holding them.
Thank you. So, I'm also the state coordinator for the Spartan Pledge. Anybody here heard of the Spartan Pledge? So the Spartan Pledge is a suicide prevention modality that was started by veterans for veterans. It's 2 sentences. It's very simple. It's, I will not take my own life by my own hand until I talk to my battle buddy first. My mission is to find a mission to support my warfighter family. And it was started into the realization that the VA, that all these organizations weren't hitting an area that we as veterans really, really needed, which was that brotherhood, that connection that we had when we were in the service. Because one of the major reasons why suicide has been so prevalent in the veteran community is because when we leave the military, we don't feel that service connection that we had anymore. So my brother Andrew, who's the state chaplain for the VFW, can come up here. So Andrew is holding in his hand what's called the Spartan Sword. This sword was actually made from metal from the World Trade Center. I picked it up on the way here yesterday. This thing travels the country, and we, as a group, we will sit there and do Spartan pledges together with each other. So I know myself, having been, I'm a combat veteran. I served for 17 years in the Army, and I've had suicidal ideations. I've struggled with it myself. I've lost more friends in the first 12 months I was out of the military to suicide than I lost in combat to the enemy. And so I'm very, very passionate about taking care of my brothers and my sisters and helping them to find their way, to find that light, to find that next mission. And so today I want to encourage anybody who's out there right now, if you're a veteran and you're willing to take the Spartan Pledge, come on up here with us. Anybody?
Veterans, assemble!
So the beauty about this is with the Spartan Pledge is that even if you're not a veteran, but you support veterans, you care about veterans, you love veterans, and you want to see them succeed, and you don't want to see them take their own life, and you support them in that way, I want you to come up here as well. Don't get down.
Oh, Andrew, look at that.
All right, so come on up. Come on. I got you.
Come on, veterans!
Daddy!
So like I said, even you, Danielle, come on up here. So, all my veterans, all my warfighters, I want you to form up on Andrew. Everybody, make sure you're getting either a hold on Andrew or a hold on the person touching Andrew. Okay?
Can I touch somebody?
And like I said, even if you're not a veteran, but you support veterans and you support, the ending the suicide epidemic that we've got in our communities, I want you to come up here and take this pledge with us as well.
Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I felt 2 shoulders. Like.
All right, you ready?
We got one more.
Yeah, one more? My bad. We got another one.
Today.
Knees to chest. Let's go. That explains it.
That explains golf cart.
All right, got a couple more coming up.
Daddy!
One more?
Your time. Okay.
I'm over here.
I'm an Air Force guy.
Yeah.
Here with me. Yes, come. I don't want to.
All right.
I need a buddy.
All right, repeat after me. I will not take my own life by my own hand
I will not take my life in my own hand.
until I talk to my battle buddy first.
Until I talk to my battle buddy first.
My mission is to find a mission
My mission is to find a mission
and support my warfighter family.
and support my warfighter family.
All right, so stand there for a minute. Look at this, right? These are brothers, right? Sisters, right? This is a family that we had when we were on active duty that we have now again, right? You're not alone. We're not cut off. We're not separated. We have each other. And what this oath does, this pledge that you just took, what this means, when you're at your low, when you're at your dark, it doesn't mean you sit there and do it alone. You don't suck in silence, right? You pick up the phone and you call your brother. Anybody here, swap numbers, get cards, whatever you got to do, right? Back there in that red tent in the middle, I have a stack of cards for Warfighter Gardens. Go get my card, right? Get with Andrew. He'll give you his card, right? If you're at your lowest, you call us. You tell us you're sucking. We'll figure it out, all right? If we don't answer the phone, you leave us a message and you wait for us to get back. But while you're waiting for us to get back to you or you're waiting for someone else to get back to you, you get up and you find something to do to support your fellow warfighters, right? You find a mission to build up our community. to show the light to everybody else who needs to see it. Because I guarantee you, once you start doing that, you won't be in those dark spots anymore. All right? I love all you guys. Thank you.
Do not get under there. Come on, sir. Daddy. At that age, they're going to go in there, everything. Yeah, come on, this way. Definitely see them. Or a little bit. The first one was metallic. That whole job. Huh? That whole job. Dude, I was like, I felt like I was listening to Get Out of My Way. I was like, damn, dude. I'm sorry I doubted you. That sounded fucking good. It sounded better live.
I got you.
It sounded way better live.
I got you. All right, I got 3 more, man.
Oh, you got 3 more?
I got 3 more. All right, so this next song was actually written by my wife back in like 1991, and it sat in a box until 2002 when we got married. And then I found these lyrics going through a lot of her old poetry and everything like that. And this song is really about, you know, when you first get into a relationship and everybody's like, you're on that high and you're like, this is how we look to each other. And then years later, the real you comes out, or the new you comes out, and it's not that same person anymore. It's not the same as that picture that you first had when you met, right? So this is that song that talks about when you first came home from combat, and your spouse, from the spouse's perspective of what they see after you come home, the change that they've noticed in us. The song is called Wallet Size.
Without a friend, what was there still remains. The scars, the wounds, and the words that burn. Love is love, but then she turned. When I see that picture without a frame, I see the harbor, bitter pain. The eyes who once were so sincere to me, turn into a glare that went right through me. Stand to see you die. Oh, my picture without a frame. Every time I look, it takes me to those days. What made you stray? My picture without a frame. Why'd you make it rain? Picture without a frame, I see the heart that will never be the same. The smiles and the laughter were only a show when the tears inside so come and roll. I don't wanna hear me cry. I couldn't stand to see you die. Oh, my picture without a frame. I look, it takes me to those days. What made you stray? My picture without a frame. Why'd you make it rain? That picture without a frame, I see the ghost of you reveal your name. The words you whispered just weren't true, and I guess you'll never know who was who. I don't wanna hear me cry. I couldn't stand to see you die. Oh, my picture without a frame. Every time I look, it takes me to those days. What made you stray? My picture without a frame. Why
All right, so I got two more for you. This next one is actually a song I wrote for my wife, from my perspective of what it was like after I came home, trying to find that newer version of me or that better version of me after what I'd gone through in combat, and about how I wasn't willing to settle for just being broken. The song is called Cut Off.
The sound of the use himself that whenever Link is drinking something. Specifically for a mockery of the time of Majora's Mask. If they did, it was enough that I wouldn't. More importantly, they probably should have lowered it because they're all thinking of darker.
15 years in the army, 3 combat tours, and they sent him home. He's with his wife and his babies. They moved back to where they're from. Family and friends are always over, and he just wants to be left alone. Spent his time in the garden, planting his pain one by one. He can't talk without yelling. He's better off saying nothing at all. And he's cut off, living day by day, praying that these thoughts would just go away. And he's lost in the crowd, and he jumps up at every sound. He can't seem to get away from the pain that he feels every day. Isolated by his joys, cut off from his voice, cut off. Staring in the mirror is alarming, not sure who he's looking at. Left part of himself in that war zone, not sure if he'll ever get it back. He's not the man that you marry, and it scares him to death. He'll give it all that he can to be the man he used to be. And he's cut off, living day by day, praying that these thoughts would just go away. And he's lost in the crowd, and he jumps up at every sound. He can't seem to get away from the pain that he feels every day. Isolated by his choice, he's cut off from his voice. He's cut off. In the crowd, and he jumps up at every sound. He can't seem to get away from the pain that he feels every day. Isolated by his choice, he's cut off from his voice, and he's cut off.
All right, I got one more for you. And then I think we're going to bring back Travis and Danielle up here for a second afterwards. All right. So this next song I actually wrote with a buddy of mine in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. His name is JT Cooper. Army veteran, was in Somalia during Black Hawk Down. Purple Heart recipient, singer-songwriter out of Nashville. And this song was written about the purpose that I found after I left the military, where we build therapy gardens for veterans and first responders. This song is actually, you can get it on iTunes, on Spotify. It's on all the streaming networks, you know, Pandora, Amazon, all those things. This last song I got for you is called A Warrior's Garden.
You might think my tears are weak, but I don't give a damn. There are answers that I seek to make me who I am. Every day the sun comes up, it keeps me driving on. The battle did not end for me, because I made it home. There are times my feet are tired, and I must find my knees, then I call for resupply. Father, help me please. There are 22 a day that choose not to survive, but I know inside of me something's still alive. In the garden where I lose myself, planting seeds of hope, a new life for myself. In the garden, watered with my tears, for all of those I've lost, for all of those not here. In the garden, my warrior garden, my warrior garden. So you can find peace. It just takes some time. When you plant your thoughts of gold, it helps to clear your mind. Watered with my tears, for all of those I've lost, for all of those not here. In the garden, my warrior garden, my warrior garden.
Malachi, that was amazing, right?
Are you all having a good time tonight? So this time flies when you're having fun, right, Danielle?
No.
Okay, he has nothing else to say. He said it all.
But it's already like going.
Yeah.
Who's next? Who's next?
Some beautiful redhead back there. I know a few spunky,
The sweetheart of Nashville on this glorious Saturday night here in Collierville, Tennessee, for the state commander's VFW fundraiser.